right, you guys ready to get on with the show? We have a big show. Very excited to be here. It's important that we are here, and important that we're taking a stand. We have some serious stuff, we have some funny stuff, we have some music, we have some more dance. It's an eclectic illusion of genius. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just introduce very shortly, this is our first letter. Woo!
Hi everyone, thanks for coming tonight. My name is Courtney Stump. Thank you. Dear Mr. President, I and those I represent see American greatness wherever we look, and we congratulate you on 8 years of unprecedented greatness. While it may be fashionable in some circles to loudly declaim for change, we say no. We'll remain great, please. America is doing fine.
Yeah.
There are those who claim this country is beset by woe, that our economy is turning down. We'd like to remind these people that in this vital and vibrant American economy, for some to win, others need to lose. Where do you think the winners get their winnings from? The losers. So when you all are here complaining from those among us who have allowed themselves to end up with nothing, we have to ask ourselves, what exactly did you expect? That is the point. Some of us get more. If you want more, go get some more. You can't have mine. If you don't believe in a country where some should have more and others less, go live in Somalia, where there's plenty of nothing for everyone. There's no such thing as the growing divide between rich and poor, or the homeless problem. These things are merely signs of a growing, booming, prosperous America. A well-tuned engine running smoothly and powerfully produces exhaust. So does a finely tuned engine of commerce. When you see that family of four put out in the street by the bank, rejoice. That means somewhere in this great nation, someone has just brought a private jet. The environmental crisis is no crisis. Global warming, for anyone with eyes to see clearly, is a good thing. It's a sign of a healthy planet adapting and staying strong. Even your staunchest environmentalists will admit that in the last 100 years, the planet has warmed by maybe 3 degrees. 3 degrees! Have you ever lived through a winter in Buffalo or a New York winter? Have you ever scraped the ice off a windshield in Winnipeg? Doubtful. Our friends in Buffalo, in fact, have informed us that they would like another 10 or 12 degrees of climate change just to make their area livable. Longer summers, milder winters, sign me up. Let's drill for oil in the Arctic National Wildlife Preserve. Have you ever seen it? Neither have I. For all we know, Anwar is next to Narnia. Drill it. Let's stay tough on crime. The problem, as we see it, has never been crime, but the criminals that cause crime. Criminals feel disenfranchised from society and turn against a society they feel does not need or want them. This must be changed. How? Feeding and housing these criminals in prisons that serve as institutions of criminal higher learning is a rotten deal for everybody. We have a vast resource of untapped human potential. Instead of shipping American manufacturing overseas where cheap labor is plentiful, why not keep it right here in the good old USA while providing opportunity for both manufacturers and prisoners? Prison labor would provide the prisoner with the on-the-job experience he or she needs, at rates to manufacturers comparable to a Chinese sweatshop or Mexican auto plants. Instead of being faced with the massive public relations problems associated with sweatshops, American companies could instead posit themselves as the redeemers of lost Americans. The entire prison population of the United States, the largest in the world, by the way, would suddenly find itself in demand by the very society by which it felt shunned. If successful, we propose building brand new prison rehabilitation facilities right in the blighted neighborhoods where the outsourcing of manufacturing jobs has hit the hardest. We could build walls around these blighted neighborhoods, and the criminals could skip the crime entirely and go straight to work in the prison located in their neighborhood. If done correctly, these new prison rehabilitation facilities might one day be as profitable as the American agricultural South before the Civil War. Let's keep American manufacturing jobs in America. Let's make our prisons work. The education crisis does not exist. Yet year in and year out, the cries go up. What has happened to our public schools? Our answer? American public schools are doing what they were designed to do. feed the enormous pool of consumers upon which the American economy relies. Well done, American public school system.